The work continues, fam. What's going on, y'all? We are officially back at it again with episode number 3. Another great special guest, more great conversation amongst some great men. Today's episode is sponsored by Pinnacle Peak Performance and Optimal Nutrition. Let's keep this train going. Let's keep on rolling. And as I always say, y'all, the work continues. Peace. Yo, what's up, y'all? We have a extra special guest, man. My man from the Marine Corps. What's up with you, bro? My man Gary.
What's up, bro?
Good to have you on here. I actually met Gary. I've known Gary for a while through social media, but I met him on social media and we connected in the gym. And ever since then, me and bro been locked in. I call him Black Spider-Man. He knows why. You know what I'm saying? Wolverine. So, yeah. So our guest for today. What's up, bro? Yeah. And we got Braden, and we got Big Maxito. So, fellas, what's good with y'all, man?
Not much, man. Just ready to get into what you
We're
guys.
here, man.
Yeah.
We're here, man.
Yeah.
It's another week. We're just pushing and grinding.
How was y'all's weekend?
Weekend. I don't even remember a weekend.
Yeah.
I feel like there was no weekend.
It kind of felt like a blur for me as well. Saturday worked. Saturday morning I worked. Got off work. Broke baby girl to dance school. Came back home. In the crib. Chilled.
Okay.
Sunday, snow. So
Yeah.
Church was canceled. I was supposed to go to a baby shower. Didn't know if it canceled or not, and that's why I didn't step out. I just did. Me in the snow. I'm just like I
hate it, bro.
I'm not driving in the snow, bro. I'm sorry. I just can't, bro. There's something about me. I'm not going to put my life out there for risk for nobody. I don't care, bro. The snow ain't that important, bro. Yeah. I don't care. So I chose to stay in the crib. Everybody was safe. We ain't going nowhere. Nobody got in an accident. We good. We good.
I sat all day. I enjoyed a whole box of pizza and some donuts.
I love that for you.
I don't snow, and I was just like, all right, I'm just sitting there.
I love that for you.
I'm just eating pizza and donuts. I'm just like, all right, we crashing out today.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Where you order from?
So it's this place I grew up on. It's called. I haven't been there in years actually. It's called Paul Revere Pizza.
Paul Revere?
It's up there and it's in bro. It's literally around the corner from here.
Yeah.
Probably like it's going towards Baltimore Pike. You know where it's at, bro?
Right there on off Marshall Road.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bro, and it's the bakery has been there for years, but that was my first time going to that bakery. So I
fresh bread,
bro.
Oh, we like that.
Excuse me, miss, can I get some of them donuts? And she said, yeah. I said, can you doctor them up for me a little bit? And she was like, well, what do you want? I was like, can you put that? No. Okay.
I could go about it.
I was like, nah.
Don't be me, brother.
I was like, nah. No, but I was like, can you put the vanilla cream in like inside the donuts? And she was like, I got you. So she gave me a vanilla and a chocolate vanilla buttercream donut.
Oh shit!
And listen, the buttercream was homemade. It wasn't no boxed up nonsense. That joint was busting.
Listen,
I think did we lift after we? I think he called me after we got that pizza and donut, and then we lifted the next day. And I think that was the day you benched 360.
No, it was the next day.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he called me. He was like, "Man, I just had this pizza." He was like, "We're going to the gym tomorrow."
Monday, yeah.
He was like, "I'm crashing out. I'm getting 350." I said, "Hey,
I called
you got
him
it."
I was like, I'm just calling to check up on you. He was like, "Yo, I'm on some lazy tip, bro. I got a box of pizzas, donuts." I'm like, as you should, brother.
Yeah, as you should.
But he put me through the ringer the next day. And I didn't
it was Saturday I had it. And then that Sunday I took all day.
You can't just go with my story. Like, you got fact check it. Like,
no, he's right. So, yeah, whatever he said.
I was trying to get into the gym talk. He just ruined it trying to fact check.
That was my fault, bro. I like that.
360 is a crazy drum, by the way, too.
360 is
bro.
crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to
Big
you,
ups, man.
Me and Brandon had a conversation, bro, and talking about life stuff and everything, and I texted him. I was just like, bro, I was on the phone with him. I said, bro, I'm 350 today, and he was like, for real? I said, you feeling? I'm just like, yes, like, and I've texted Gary, I've texted Max a couple times, and Gary will be like, that's how you feeling today? he'll put the eyes, whatever the case. And I'm just like,
the side eye.
yeah,
That's how you
side
feel?
eyes. Gary will put the side eye, or he'll put the spider.
I'll do an animated conceited face. It's really like,
bro.
I swear to goodness, man. I put that on everything, man.
Brayden, literally, I'll call Brayden up and be like, yo, I'm here 350 today or 360. All yours. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, you can't. But I know. I see you put some weight on the bench before.
Shit,
I see you put on. I think you were lifting with him doing shoulders at one time. I think I see. I think that was the first time. And he did. He was doing a shoulder fly machine. He was like, yeah, let's do the whole stack.
Bro,
Said,
I'm just like, bro,
That's how you feel?
I don't even think I can really do it for that much.
Gary,
yeah, but you could do it. My ass. He did what 2, 3 of them.
Bro,
I said full stack.
This is the thing.
2 reps better than 0, bro. I'm just saying. Like,
we did the lateral shoulder joint one day, and I'm with him, bro, and he's doing that joint, bro. I think he had like 100 something pounds in that joint, and I'm just like, oh, can you put it on? Like, you put on 60 there for me, buddy. He's just like, I got you, bro. And I'm just like, and he's just like, yeah, put it on 200. I'm just like, bro, like it's certain.
That's how you feel,
bro.
You put weight up.
It really just depends on the episode. For me.
I feel that.
One thing I'll say about certain people, bro, that people gotta understand, dog, is like, there can be lifts that you're good at, that you're strong at, but there's other lifts that people just like will like kick you in the ass, man, bro. Like I ain't got nothing on you, dog. And I realized like shoulders. We were doing me and Gary did a shoulder workout one day, and I normally do my lateral raises, a certain way. I have my arms straight out. This dude, like, bro, the movement that he had with his shoulder lateral raises, I'm just like, bro, what? And he had like 40 pounds in his hand.
Lateral raise with the 40s?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, like,
okay, bro. It's like, come on, man.
He said, yeah,
Yeah, come on, bro. Like,
man. Yeah, man. But no, Gary, like every one of y'all, man. I take something from every one of y'all. To kind of get into action, man. Gary, tell us a little bit about yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man. I'm from Philly. Born and raised here, West Philly.
Nice.
After high school, I went to the Marine Corps.
Yes.
I served. I did 4 years active duty.
Thank you for your service, bro.
Thank you, man. And I spent most of my tour in Hawaii. So I had I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely a bit different. You know, like at first I didn't like it. I grew up in the city. It was a complete 180 from everything I was used to. I grew up watching over my shoulder
for sure
24/7. But I quickly grew to transition a little from city to kind of like islander life ish, and I became in love with the area, the people. And then after my 4 years, I got out. A lot of people ask me, they're like, Gary, why'd you get out? You're so good, what you're doing and stuff. But, mental, comes into play with every big decision you make. And I had a lot of things I was dealing with at that period of time that, I was like, I needed to be closer to home, like more near my family and stuff to reset. So since I came back, I've been doing college, at Delaware, Delco.
Yeah.
I just
DCQ.
completed. Yes, sir. Friggin' this. It 3C.
DCQ, baby.
Dream chasers.
Yeah, my major is criminal justice. I still want to continue like working in the federal field and stuff like that. I just feel like it makes sense. I want to get that pension and fucking do my thing. I want to win. And that that's it. I just finished my second year.
Congrats,
I got my associates and I got accepted in Westchester, so I'm gonna be going.
That's true, baby. That's true.
So
I got a draw, baby. Put them down, baby.
Yo,
come on, man.
That's tough.
But yeah, fucking school and lifting been big part of it.
Was it hard to come back? You said it was hard getting it. Was it hard to come back, or was it like
from
Hawaii?
Honestly, like the transition.
Yeah.
I'm in love with Hawaii now.
Well,
like
yeah.
I like at the point to where it was a new thing to me. Now it's like a second home.
That's a second home,
like it's legit. Like since I've left, I've been back to Hawaii like at least once a year. Like since I've been
That's
gone.
lovely.
And because there's just so many connections, so many people I met out there,
Yeah.
and it's like it's beautiful every day.
Every
so,
day.
like
Nah, facts.
I just that's
a big
it.
one. That's a big one.
One question I got for you, bro. You had mentioned like that came back home because you were going through a series of events out there, so you needed to be close to home.
Yeah.
What going through that, whatever you went through, what was the one thing that you learned while being out there, and what's the one thing that you learned when you actually came home from all the stuff that was going on?
Honestly, man,
Mentally.
Thinking about it now, it's like the people that were closest to me out there really stopped me from doing a lot of things. So I'm like, in my family, they're big motivators for me too. They always have been. I've been a family guy since family oriented since forever.
Yeah.
And honestly, I've been so close with people out here for so long. I didn't think it was possible for me to get close like that with other people in a different space. Like, sure, I made friends. You make acquaintances all the time, everywhere you go.
Right.
You meet people you might talk to for like a month, a day, a week, whatever. But like real, genuine friends and people that like care about you, that are like your next family. You know what I mean? Or people that like really will stop you from doing stuff or help you get to the next stage in life that you need to get to. You know what I mean? And honestly, because I'm still in contact with a lot of my people who are spread like all around. They're most of them still in the military. A lot of them also got out and stuff too. So people are living different lives now.
Right.
Like
non-military.
Yeah,
like
non-military.
regular personal lives.
Regular life.
Right.
It's like I'm doing my thing.
They're
trying
doing
to figure
their
out
thing.
everybody doing their thing.
Yeah.
So, people closest to you.
Was it do you feel like for you when you came back home, being around your family, like was it a much better level of like mental clarity? Like do you feel like the things that you feel like they were holding you back from out there, do you feel like you found it as soon as you came back home? Like what you wanted to do and everything?
Funny thing, I never really wanted to be away from my family. Right? So like when I first enlisted, typically you don't know where you're gonna like be at on your first enlistment. So like, I was trying to get anywhere stateside. I wanted to be like close to home. I could drive home on weekends and shit like that. People do that all the time. Or a short flight or something like that.
Right. Yeah.
Shit, I got stationed 5,000 miles away from home.
Yeah.
like that was like the complete opposite of what I wanted.
Right.
So for me, like I never dealt with separation like that in my life before. And it was hard. And that's what made it the hardest at first, because I didn't know anyone and I didn't have my family with me.
Yeah.
And like, making that trip, flights, be like $1,000 if you're lucky.
Yeah. All right, so I got a question, because this is something I struggle with heavily. But what kind of anxiety did that create, and like how does that kind of help you now? What you've been through?
Like so fucking much, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. So like being out on your own is like one thing, right? But I think like it was a whole different ball game, like being sent out there and then just like, I don't know what the next move is for the next 3 years.
Yep.
And I'm also in a place I'm like unaccustomed to.
By yourself.
By yourself.
Yeah,
like,
by yourself.
Like you get a roommate and stuff, in your early years and things like that, and you don't know them neither, really.
Oh, exactly.
For real. And I never had like a roommate in any other situation really before that. Like I grew up a single child. So, like for me, like being around somebody else I didn't know 24/7, I was like, oh well,
5,000 miles away too.
5,000 miles away, like you're like, well, I guess
anxiety,
and but people you be with, a lot of different people you meet. Like I know they all went through the same training I did, but they're all also different kids from different places.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know what their habits are, mannerisms, and sometimes you gotta end up looking out for other people in a lot of situations like that. But I think I had just about as much anxiety as I did excitement.
Yeah.
Because I was always for like new challenges and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was never for being away from my family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But at a point, I did get used to it in a way as to where, like, I know I could always, hit my people up. Like, I talk to my mom every day.
Right.
Like, I was an all-star. Like, so like, freaking whether I was texting her, and it's a 6-hour time difference from here to there. So,
Man.
yeah.
Behind or forward?
So they're
12:53 right now, p.m.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So yeah,
It's just touching afternoon right now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Golly.
Wow.
Woo!
So what kind of like how does that help you now, if it at all? Like, did it help your mental with any anxiety now?
Yeah, I feel like and honestly, I think this just goes for everything. On top of just that big transition, like that shit kind of just stacks onto like, how you feel after you've accomplished something.
Yeah.
And I like it just continues to stack on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really think I come off this way to a lot of people sometimes, if people don't talk to me, everybody has a different conception of you before you actually speak to them.
Right.
But like, like if anybody's ever thought about me as cocky, which I have talked to maybe 1 or 2 people in existence, and they've been like, yeah, I thought that. Then I talked to you and you realize like how down to earth I am. But everything I would say comes from my experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Like it comes from like I've been through that. I've done that. I've accomplished this.
Yeah.
So that's how I speak. This is how I carry myself.
For sure.
So yeah.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
Like kind of like you wearing your heart on your sleeve. Ain't got nothing to hide.
Right.
Yep.
That's
Let me ask you a question. Bro. Why you were out there? Why you went through all of that? I'm only asking from a personal experience. Like, do you feel like what you just explained? Do you feel like you're going through everything you went through out there? Do you feel like your brain structure changed?
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like too also because I went from like city boy
to military island boy.
And like
Yeah.
I went from city boy to military, and then I experienced island life, and then it was like because I've always been pretty like open minded, but I think like my character definitely just continuously shifted for like a while, and now I'm kind of just like I'm that person from all of those things. Like I can't say I'm like any particular one of those 3, but like all of those.
What those things have done for you in your life shaped you to be who you are right now.
Yeah.
And that's when I was just thinking about this yesterday. That's why when people say I am who I am, like I kind of now this the reason why I bring that up, bro, is because it's like you are who you are, but like do you realize like by you saying that to me, you're going to be somebody different like next week? If you get what I'm saying, like you're going to change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a limit. It's a limit. Yeah.
So like that statement alone is just like I am who I am. Like
I feel like a lot of times that's an excuse though.
Yeah,
I hear that from like
also too. Yeah. I feel like it's used more in
that's what I'm saying.
It's used more in the context of being an excuse, not wanting to change, being comfortable with who you are at that present moment, being stubborn. Exactly. Yeah. Because I can say, "Oh, I am who I am." We could be talking about my energy and this, that, and third. And even saying that about my energy, I'm explaining to you who I am about my energy. But that doesn't mean my energy will not change, whether it be good, bad, I won't grow from it. I'm just saying, this is who I am.
Right.
Who I am now.
Right. Yeah.
Do you well, we all know, people don't know, you're an avid gym person. You go to the gym like crazy all the time, bro.
Gym, brother?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like this dude is. I actually, like I said, bro, I met Gary in the gym and everything like that.
You gotta get a lift in, brother.
Yeah, this guy's. He be talking about me. This dude's a tank. But like, do you feel like everything that you went through out there and like just in general, just life, do you feel like that drove you to like go so hard in the gym now?
Honestly, I feel weird when I don't go. Like I've always felt like I've always felt weird, and I think that from what I know about a lot of consistent people and just in general, everybody feels that way.
Yeah.
Like when you stop going, or like when your fucking routine is off, you don't feel right. Like your mental's not right.
Pissy, bro.
Like everything is just all out of alignment.
Yeah.
But like the evolution of fitness is like so cool because there's not just one definition on like how to be fit. You know what I mean? You can be a great runner, you could be a good swimmer, you could be a power lifter, you could be a bodybuilder. Like shit just it's limitless.
Yeah.
And you know, in my time in the military too, like I learned a lot about fitness, nutrition, and freaking like now, like you know, I like keeping my circle of fitness like pretty round. You know, like I still like to get like my big lifts in, like my compounds and stuff. But fucking that's fuck. Like I don't know, like it's the game. Like I do it because I think it's great for you. I think it's another thing that helps keep you focused, and you know, it keeps you on task. It keeps your on a schedule. You know, there one thing, fucking the consistency.
Yeah,
the consistency of it all. Yeah.
I feel like that's everybody here. I feel like everybody, not to speak for everybody, but I feel like we all can agree that the consistency of going to the gym keeps us like at an even kill level to be able to deal with like the fucking day. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I completely agree with that.
I'll use Brayden as a prime example. Like we've had multiple conversations. He'll get off work and he's like, "Yo, I'm like, yo, what's good, bro?" He's like, "Yeah, man, like, you know, the day was a long day. I'm about to go to the gym." I'm like, "All right, like, go crash out real quick." And he'll call me back. He's like, "Yo, ready to get some food?" I'm like, "How was the lift?" He's like, "I'm freaking hungry." Like, Max too. Max was like, "Yo, bro, like yesterday." I called him. I was like, "Yo, bro," he goes like, "Yeah, I'm about to go to the gym." Called me after. He's like, "Bro, I can't bend my freaking arms, bro." I'm like, so I feel like everybody, the consistency of going to the gym like keeps everybody at an even kill level. And if you don't go, you just feel weird.
I want to piggyback on that because as well, if you don't go, like let's say someone has been going for a month, right? Let's just say very small progress, a month. That month right there, and you stop going, you're gonna feel mad shitty, bro. Because that month that you went to the gym, whether you like it or not, you're gonna see that you've done changed your routine, your sleep pattern, your eating, the way you communicate with people, your personal energy levels. You know what I'm saying? So like once you start to regress on that, bro, that I think that's the a killer for a lot of people who go to the gym and stop, or I'll just say when life happens for people where they have to step away from the gym because again, people step away from the gym for multiple different reasons. I'm not here to pass no judgment. Family passing, you know what I'm saying? Anything. Whatever makes you step away from the gym, it's okay. But once you realize you stepped away, you're gonna start seeing things. You're like, damn, bro, I don't even do this no more. Like I gotta get back in. I gotta get back in. And sometimes it's hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
But that feeling of, man, I ain't hit that gym.
Yeah.
That's gonna rush you because you know, the consistency. Once you stop doing something, it's hard to, you know what I mean? Like you've been doing this for a month, 2 months, 3 months, and then you stop for whatever reason. It's gonna be the absence of the gym is gonna be evident in your life. Like whether you acknowledge it or not, that absence is gonna be very clear.
That kind of me and Avery, actually, we were talking about a little bit before we started was consistency is not the same all the time. So when we say consistent in the gym, you don't have to go and give your 1,000% every time. Sometimes it's just getting in there. I just need to lift a weight. That's it.
Yep.
That's the consistency.
That was going back to like the 4 agreement point. Doing your best. Like your best not gonna look the same every day.
Yep.
You can wake up 40%. All right, work with the 40% then.
It was one day me and Brandon were in the gym, bro, and it was one of them days where I just needed to go to the gym. And I'm just like, bro, like I just need to lift something, bro. And in my mind, I'm just like, before I got there, I'm just like, I'm irritated. Like I just want to lift. So our last workout was actually bench. So I said, bro, you want to get benched in real quick, bro? He's like, yeah, why not? So, you know, I'm going up the ladder and everything felt so heavy, bro. Like 135, 225, and I'm just like, you know, and I stopped at 225 and he said something to me and I pulled to you. He said, said, yo, bro, like, he was for real. He's like, bro, like, I don't understand. I'm like, what? He's like, you said you was irritated. You said you had a shitty ass day, and you're sitting here benching 225. Like, what's wrong with you, dog? I don't get you. So I said, man, throw three plates on there. I said, throw three.
And guess what he did? He repped it out. So
bro,
he had more in the tank. He
was
just letting his mental get the best of him.
Once he said that, bro, it was just like, all right. In my mind, I know he didn't verbally say it, but in my mind, it was just like, oh, he just said that shit. I'm like, oh, he just said, yo, you hoes. Knucklehead, like what?
I'm sitting over here, I'm like, why are we doing my weight?
Yeah.
Like, this is my weight. You said you're weak.
Yo,
He was a bitch.
so I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, okay. And again, I pulled the Max because like whenever I talk to Max like that, I'll be like, yo, Max. It was one day where Max irritated the heck out of me.
We were doing legs, bro. We were doing legs this day.
Yes, sir.
And I came in. I had in my head, I was prepared to come in and do legs because with him, we're going to do damage. So I'm always prepared. But when I came in that day, you know, after the first workout, I'm sitting here like, damn, I'm getting depleted. That's fine. I told myself that's fine. Don't get in your head about it. That's fine. Just go with the motion. Don't think about it. Just all right. You're dying, but don't die for real. Like you're dying out, but don't completely just be depleted out here. So I'm just kind of like going through the motion. And he looked at me and said,
I did it for a reason.
He looked at me and said, bro, you acting like a little bitch right now, bro.
You
acting like a little bitch right now.
I literally, bro, Gary, Braden, I looked at him and I said, bro, like, and I had a serious ass face.
No, the most serious face ever. And that's what made me click. That's what made me wake up. Like,
I wasn't serious, but I knew I'm just like, the only way I'll be able to get his friend to switch real quick is if I come at him as if be like, bro, you really. So I was like, bro, you are annoying the hell out of me right now.
That's what he said, actually.
Bro,
that's what he said.
Bro, I said,
that's not how you take it, though.
Bro, I said.
I looked at him. I said, what? What you mean?
Hold up, dog. Wait a minute. Yeah.
I was hoping we didn't catch it.
So I'm like, bro.
I asked him,
you're really annoying me right now. He's like, what are you talking about? We were actually on the pendulum squad.
Nice. That's a good job, too.
Bro, I was dying.
No,
I was dying.
I was on the pendulum squad. I think I had 2 plates on each side, so 4 plates in total. And I'm like, Max, come on, bro. I'm just like, bro, you really annoying me right now. He's like, what you mean? I'm just like, bro, like, I know you had a long ass day, bro, but stop that shit. Just go in and lift the fucking weights. Like, stop playing, bro.
He just kept saying I'm being annoying.
I'm like, bro, you're annoying me, dog. He was just like,
the more he said, I can hear the aggravation in his voice. He's like, I'm genuinely annoying him with my lack of effort right now.
And genuinely, I was just like, in my mind, a part of me was just like, I know this boy can get more. But I was talking
insulted.
to him. And bro, our relationship is just like, yo, if I'm talking to you like that, like it's all right, something to pick up. So I'm just like, so he said, oh, for real? He said, you know, Max, bro.
You remember a while, it was like a couple years ago. The thing was like, if you said no balls or somebody after you tell them, like, oh, they're gonna say I'm gonna do this, you'd be like no balls, and then they go do it.
Yeah, that was basically that.
That's like the gym equivalent. If you say that, it's like add 3 plates on.
Like, I'm about to go holler at that shorty, no balls. You know how to do that, bro.
In the gym, you do that in the gym, it's like add 3 plates.
Exactly. That's exactly what he did.
That's
bro.
what it is. I'm like, bro, come on, dog. And Max repped this joint as much as he could, but I'm just like, yo, and like going back to the whole benching thing, I'm just like, Braden, he said, no, I don't understand. So I said, throw 3 plates on there. And after that, he was like, that's it? He's like, that's what you're going to do? And I'm just like, man, throw a 10 on there, bro. I wound up hitting, I think, like 345 that day, 335 or something like that. You
know why he said that?
By the time I got done, I felt so much better, bro.
Yo, facts. And you know why? I'm gonna say why he did it and why you did it. The reason why is because you don't see, and I didn't see, that there's more. Like on the outside looking at you rep, we can clearly see that you got more rep. You might be straining at one of them, but literally you could see when someone can give you more effort. And that was one of my biggest pet peeves with some of my clients as a personal trainer. Y'all want me to give y'all everything 3 sets, 10 to 12, 10 to 12, 10 to 12, 10 to 12. But y'all can give me more. So y'all short selling yourselves. I'm not gonna do that for y'all. Give me more. Oh, I got the 12. I don't care.
No, it's true.
Exhausted, bro.
It's true, bro. And that's why for me, dog, when it comes to this, that's why I can only work out with certain people, bro. Like I cannot like Gary, Braden, Max, like and it's nothing against anybody who's just like starting off, bro. But if you pull up to the gym and you just bro, I'm like
bro, what gets me every time working out with Avery, you'll get to like a failure point and it's like I hate hearing these words. I hear I'm right here with you. Like, damn, I don't got no more.
Those are like some of my favorite words.
Over here like, no, I'm right here. I'm like, damn it,
I'm right here.
Bro, yeah,
I'm right here.
And I feel one thing I realized.
I'm right here.
One thing I realized, bro, when it comes to just like this, my transformation or anything like that, it's just like, bro, every freaking extra rep makes you so much mentally stronger because it's like, yo, like I have nothing left, but if I tell somebody I'm right here, bro, and I'm like basically I'm spotting them, but I'm just like I'm not doing nothing. They have every ounce of reason to get that thing up off.
Bro, let me piggyback because yesterday's push day was exactly that, bro. I got up to like 250, right? You know me, I told you I'm trying to get back to you. I'm trying to get back at you, you see? So I got a little slow yesterday, bro. I was like, all right, I want to hit push. I want to see what I haven't been like PRing or anything like that, messing with like super heavy weights on certain pushes, on certain things, because, you know, I'm a little older, I got to watch the joints, so I have to you know what I'm saying? So, yesterday I was like, I'm benching, but I want to see what we could do. Like, I haven't touched 225 in a couple of years, so let's play around with that. Went on, first set, 135, wrapped that up for like 15 to 20, and then got into the working sets. First 3 sets was 225. First set was like 6 to 8 reps. Second joint was like 5 to 6 reps. Third joint was like 3 to 4 reps. Threw a 10 and a 2.5 on there, make it 250.
Shit, 2.5?
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
2.5.
2.5
I had a conversation with my cousin about that. Listen, that 2.5 make a big ass. It's respectful. So yesterday I hit the 250. I did 3 reps. I'm like, great. No, I could do more. So what I did was, instead of like keep going up and like really exhausting muscle for like weight that I know is going to be out of my range, I brought it down to like 40-60%. Was repping that, bro. I did that like 3-4 sets. Now again, what you was talking about, like just going crazy. Like I didn't just do 1 set of the burnout. I did the set. When I was burning, I put it down, racked it for like 10 seconds, stood up, stretched out, came right back to and gave more rep, and more rep, and more rep, and more rep. Burnt out, racked it, rest, came right back to, bro. I think I did that like 3-4 times on the pitch. So like,
you know what I'm saying, bro? That's legit like what it is for me now. And, like I'll say, like kind of like stay in the same arena, but like kind of like switch subjects. When it comes to like all y'all, and for you, Gary, when it comes to like, you know, lifting and everything like that, like, and you see certain people in the gym like moving certain numbers and whatever the case is, like, do you feel like in that current moment, depending on like where you are currently, do you feel the need to somewhat compare yourself based off of what the next man is doing, or do you feel, are you content within yourself to be like, man, they got that, I'm good?
Honestly, I'd be so locked in. I'm not gonna lie. Like as soon as when I step in the gym or whatever, I see people. Like I always see people doing things. Yeah. Like I love seeing people be strong. I love seeing people try.
Yeah. Yes.
I think I love seeing people try more than anything because I really don't care where people be at per se. You know, like if you great, you good, you're doing your thing.
Right.
And then you see people, you know, who actually start from day one.
Right.
And they're still going.
Right.
And those are some of my favorite people to see.
Right.
That and fucking, but like me, I feel like I'm always comparing myself to me from yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Like that's usually where I am.
Yeah.
And I think about that in a lot of aspects. Like I think about that shit mentally.
Yeah.
You know, like how am I in comparison to the me from like 2-3 years ago and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like that's a big thing for me.
Yeah.
But you know, it's not even just about like, oh, how did the lift go? It's like Did I execute these things correctly?
Yeah.
Like, you know, is my form
Was your
straight?
form straight?
Was
Yeah.
my form
That's
straight
right.
on these?
Was
know,
the muscles activated
Yeah,
and
yeah,
things
how
of
the
that nature?
muscles
Yeah,
feel,
yeah, yeah.
like-
That's one thing I say about Gary that I've taken from his book, man, of fitness is it's like bro is very like um he's Gary is very much a form based lifter, and I've learned to appreciate that because like he I know from me knowing Gary the time that I've known him, like me and him have done like mesh and everything like that. Gary's a dog when it comes to squat. Gary got me beat when it comes to squat, bro. Like, and I give that to him because my squat numbers are horrible, bro.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your squat number? What's your PR?
My PR right now is 430.
430.
430.
I'm like,
I'm gonna be honest with you, dog.
Gosh.
Sidebar real quick. It was one day I walk in the gym, bro, and I'm about to go do my thing, whatever. And I see Gary got 3 plates on there, bro. He has his headphones on, bro, knee straps on, and everything like that. And he about to go in and rock and roll. So I go set my bench up and everything. And Gary, I look up, Gary's sitting there squatting, like about to squat and everything. So I walk over, I'm just like, oh, he in his bag right now, guys. So I walk over, and Gary, no. I walk over, I'm just like, like in the mirror, I'm like literally, and bro is just locked in focus. And I'm sitting, no, another one, and he's just looking at me like, okay, okay, another one, all right. So then by the time he got done, I'm like, you good? He was just like, Black Spider-Man. I'm just like, Lord, we just had to come and take a seat. It was good, bro. Gary knows what we're talking about, bro. It's a superhero thing.
Oh
bro.
yeah, I'm here. I'm here for it, man.
Bro, but like,
I'm here for it.
That's one thing I realized with Gary, bro. When he's locked in, bro, it's just like, oh, that's Black Spider-Man over there, bro. He about to go crazy.
I have a question towards the content side of things because you said like he's very form based. He's got great form. How much does content help or hurt with that? Like seeing people, because you know people are so quick to judge and so quick to tell you you're wrong or right.
Yeah,
does that affect you?
Honestly, I feel like it really depends on who it comes from.
Yeah.
1, 2. Most of the time, when it is somebody who's commenting something wrong about your form, I always like, because me, I mean, like, you know, I look at people, right, and I'm like, I go like, you know, I would talk to you the same way that I'm talking to you right now. You know, I'd be like, hey, if I mess up, cool, because ain't nobody perfect, right?
Nobody.
You know what I mean? And none of my videos are 100% accurate, I would say, right? But you know, if I do something generally correct, I'd be like, yeah, that's right. If I saw somebody else's video, I'd be like, yeah, that's right. Damn, they did good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, you're some Joe Schmo just comment like, you know, you never
those are the ones that comment.
You never touched a weight in your life, and then you know you want to comment, talk about somebody's form, like.
That's the one thing before we started filming this episode today, like me, Brandon, and Gary were talking about. I'm just like, yo, Gary, outside of the lifting, bro, like Gary's like this verbal content is just like insanely hilarious, bro. Because it's just like there's people in the comments who are just like just rapping about form and everything like that. And Gary's just like who are you? like, yo, where'd you come from? Like, it's just like what he said, bro, is accurate. Like people and I've learned over the years, bro, especially within these last couple of years, it's like, man, people gonna say what they want to say. People gonna comment under your stuff, bro. It's just like, you know, it was one post for me, bro, where I posted a transformation pic, and this one dude, you know, commented and said something about like, you know, it's like, what do you say? Something along the lines of this dude trying to fool us or something like that, implying that I'm on like, you know, steroids or something. All I see, you know what I said? I just said, yo, man, I literally said, yo, bro, I appreciate you, dog. Thanks for that comment, man. You just made me want to work 10 times harder. You have such that. Like I really wanted to crash and be like, yo, who the hell is you, dog?
You know what's
funny?
funny?
Part of me was just like, you got it, bro.
I want to piggyback off that. Right. I want to piggyback off that because
on everything.
Yo, like when you know, growing up,
I've
always been a fit boy, right? So you know, like growing up, people would tell me like, "Yo, you on a cycle, bro? Like, you good? Like, what you taking?" And I'd be like, in my head, it would be like a big shock to part of me because I'm like, bro, like, you telling me I'm on? You think first off, you saying me? I look like I'm on a cycle? I got two things to say to you. Number one, that's disrespectful. Crazy. This is all straight from the muscle. Number two, thank you. Thank you that you are comparing me, an all natural person, to someone that's actually shooting on steroids and bullshit. So like, it's a good and a bad thing, but I'm just like, for a while, I used to be like, what is wrong with you, bro? That's like walking up to somebody like a health enthusiast and like, yo, you want some crack? What? What the fuck is wrong with you? You want some crack? Nah, bro. Like, do I look like a crackhead? No, but like, you know.
That's the real thing when it comes to the judgment of like, content and like social media, bro. Like, I'll say, like it's definitely like one of them things where you have to you putting yourself out there. You gotta understand what that shit comes with.
Yeah.
I was about to ask a question right on that. Was how much did the judgment stop you? Kind of all because we're all kind of tied to social media right now. How much did it stop you before you started? And at what point did you realize like I actually don't care?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. For me, bro, a couple years ago, X Max, bro, I would be like, man, I don't know if I should post this stuff.
I was the same way.
No, man.
I think I'm still like that.
I think everybody's the same way.
I think everyone's still like that.
I feel like I used to be like, oh my god, I feel like nobody's gonna watch my stuff. I'm at the point now, bro, where it's like, if you watch my shit or not, I really don't give a crap, bro. I'll make post this shit today, tomorrow, next week, and it's nothing. It's just like, why do I got to a point where it's like, and it's not it's not coming from a cocky place, but it's just like, why do I care so much about what people think about my brand? That's tired. That's very draining, bro.
I still send you reels. I'll make a reel. I'll send it to him and be like, so I post this? I'm posting it.
I'm like, yes.
But if he was like his ass, I'm like, oh, okay.
Bro, Gary's a prime example, bro. Like, I love how Gary doesn't post his social media content on his page, but bro is a great storyteller on his freaking story, bro. The audios that I've stolen some audios from him.
It's too cup. I've stolen some audios.
It's been like, bro,
I want you to know that.
It's been a couple audios, bro, where it's just like Marvel superheroes. And it's like, Bruce, who are you? He's just like, I'm tired, but I'm still gonna go. It's like, bro's audios go perfectly with his content. It's like, bro, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me ask you real quick, bro. Like, does that? And we were talking about this before. Like, do you feel like your content creation grew over time based off of where you were mentally?
Definitely.
Because I feel like you have great content.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, and fucking
if I don't want to cut you off, I just wanted to ask, what is your content about? You know, we just meeting.
So I feel like definitely gym.
Okay.
Right. Definitely gym / fitness content.
Nice.
However you put it, but I want to do more like lifestyle. Okay. You know, kind of stuff. Because I mean, shit. You know, that's just what I post. You know, it's what I like.
I didn't know if you were like gearing towards a specific thing in regards to content. Or,
yeah, really just you know, progress, content. You know, some relatable things. You know, for people, and we, you know, a lot of us do a lot of the same things. You know, just living life.
We all live, work, and go.
Yeah.
Do you think, bro? Do you think when it comes to content creation, like, has there ever been a point in time when you paid so much attention to like likes and views?
I think definitely more in the beginning, for sure. Like nowadays, I'm like, cool. But I know like when I post, like you know, people are gonna see it. Like they don't see it. Like sure, like I pay attention to things like, you know, like when's the best time to post and stuff like that. But like in the beginning, there's so much you're thinking about. You're thinking about like, is my video edited how I wanted it to? You know, like caption, freaking my hashtag straight. You know, like
filters,
you know, filter, whatever. You know, and stuff like that. And then you're like, damn, like I posted an hour ago and I've only got like
3 likes.
Because it makes you not realize what reality is.
Yo,
like, that's 20 people. That's 20
That's
people.
the thing, bro. It's 20. Bro.
People, you get 1,000 views, you're like 1,000. That's 1,000 people seeing that. Like,
But you know the crazy part about it is, bro, I feel like we have indirectly been so conditioned to feel like if you don't like my stuff, you're not liking what I'm doing. But it's 1,000 people who just viewed my job.
Yes.
And it's just like, I've learned. Let me ask. I'm gonna go over to you, bro. This is a question for you, dog.
What up?
Why do you feel like you have such a hard time with content?
Me?
Yeah, because I feel like you have spurts where you'll roll,
Right.
and you'll take like long breaks.
Long breaks.
Those hiatuses.
So
the content creation that you do, bro, gets better each time you come back. And it's just like, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me be honest with you. I would say it would partly be because of how I feel towards social media. I really, if I had to be real with you, bro, I truly do not give two fucks about social platforms, bro, because that is not life.
No,
it's not life, bro. I do not care about platforms. Granted, people are monetizing, getting paid on social platforms.
Right.
Whoop-dee, let me do. I don't care, bro. I'm not getting paid, bro. And granted, even if I was, bro, I wouldn't care.
I'm sorry. I was about to start talking Haitian. He said, whoop-dee, let me do.
At the end of the day, bro, granted, these social platforms, they can make you money, brother. Yeah. But truth be told, just like you said, like people get so caught up in likes and the shit feels lifeless, bro. Yeah, shit feels so lifeless. I do not want to tap into shit like that. So when I feel like I'm too deep into social platforms, I'll get the fuck out. So
that's what I mean.
Not give a fuck. I'll delete the apps and not care, bro. Because at the end of the day, I still got a life to live, bro. I got people the reality of life is like I'm not living on my social platforms. I'm not living on IG, bro. That's why I don't live on my story 24/7, bro.
Yeah, right. I feel like for me, bro, I actually take mental breaks from social media.
And that's what that is, bro. Like I gotta get off of social media. Like
sometimes, bro, I feel like sometimes you can unintentionally get so wrapped into it because you're moving around so much. It's just like, yo, like, did I even acknowledge this part of the day?
Right. Let me piggyback off that, bro. There was one Saturday, and this is why I be like, I don't care about social platforms. We all doom scroll, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everyone doom scrolls, bro. So on that Saturday, I took a look. I was in the crib all day, and I was like, oh, I've been doom scrolling on Instagram all day, bro. Like, what's going crazy? So I went to my activity to see how much time spent on Instagram that day, bro. You know how much time spent up? 9 hours and 17 minutes on one day, bro.
Really?
One day on that Saturday. On that Saturday, brother. 9 hours. And I didn't get paid for that, bro.
You know what's crazy? Bro? That this recent Saturday.
I'll put the crazy edit over there.
I'm sorry, but that Saturday.
Listen, man.
No, this recent Saturday, bro. Like when I was in this recent weekend, bro. Bro, when I was chilling, dog. Talk about doom scrolling, bro. I'm in the crib, right? I'm sitting there.
Oh, you with pizza and donuts doing scrolling. You chillaxing for real.
Oh, I didn't even look at my activity, but I knew by the time I got done eating my pizza, because I was chilling so heavy, by the time I got done eating my pizza and my donuts, I'm just like, dang, bro, I done ate my pizza, I done took a quick nap, I'm just like, damn, what time is it? It's late. I'm like, yo, bro, time be, that's the thing, you don't realize how fast time is.
You're such in the scroll that you lose track of time, bro.
And what you don't realize, what I started realizing is that comparison is crazy. Like I'll do scroll, I'm like, no, I'm good, I don't compare. And I think like, I have a nice car for what I got, and I did a lot of work to it. I'll be like, man, that guy got a Lambo? Like, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing nothing wrong. Yo, I got my car, I got my bike. I'm doing nothing wrong, and I feel like I'm not comparing, but I am.
No, that's facts. Because that's another reason why I get off on Instagram. Because you know when I'll give you a personal example to this, but like when you sitting there viewing everybody else, and again, Instagram is not life. These people that are putting up all the successes and this, that, and third, they are not showing you the long hours and the nights not sleeping and this, that, and third, the shit that they've gone through just to get that post. They're not showing you that side. So when you're sitting here like, damn, man, I want to get that. You don't know what he went through, what she went through, bro. Yep. They could have went through hell and back just to get that one post.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. Yep. That's not your story, bro.
Yeah, so, I'm saying just outside of the gym, just take the gym outside of it for a second. I'm asking all y'all. Do you feel as though, in general, when it comes to social media or whatever the case is, do you feel like when you look and you scroll, and depending on where you are currently, do you look and you just like, damn, bro, what they do that I ain't doing? Like, have y'all ever like had moments like that where like it cripples y'all for a second?
Fuck yeah. Let me give you my example. Back in Westchester.
Sorry, he just pulled it. You just.
Fuck yeah, bro. Back in Westchester, I was tripping in Westchester. I'm like, yo, I'm going to school for physical therapy. I'm doing all this, but I also feel like I'm wasting time giving the fucking school system, the educational system, all this fucking money for debt and this, that, third. I'm looking at other people doing the things that I want to do. They would have started Savage Gorilla Fit. You know what I'm saying? People were doing shit in regards to the fitness era, like starting brands, becoming personal trainers. I'm sitting in the fucking classroom. I got so upset. I'm like, yo, granted, I know half of the shit that I'm going to class for, because I've been around a lot of people. I went to Delaware County, took 2 years off, so some of the stuff that I'm going back to Westchester for, I've already took. It's just kind of like refreshing. So now I feel like I'm just kind of recycling shit I already know now. I'm wasting fucking time. Bro, that whole year, before I even decided to step away from Westchester, I was tripping. I'm watching people make shirts, content. I'm sitting here.
Was this around the time that we started becoming closer with sister, bro?
No, we was been close, bro. Like
I'm saying, but like, were we with each other more?
At the time in 2018,
that's
no,
that's when I was leaving.
Yeah, that was when you were leaving. We was really kicking in 2017 when I was up when I had the apartment when I had the apartment down south. So I'm going to class depressed, bro. Like I'm like, yeah, I'm learning what I want to go to school or what I want to do with my life and stuff like that. But like, people are actually jumping in. I started telling myself, bro, yo, people got things, businesses, this, that, with no college degree. They are increasing value without a fucking piece of paper, right? So that's where I was at. I'm like, bro, I can't do this no more. Yeah. I started to really get in my head about pursuing it, but also looking at other people doing it was the cause of that. Because now I'm like, damn, I'm comparing my own efforts with this person's picture.
Bro, it's crazy, not because you know what I'm saying? When I started POP? Yes. Bro, I was literally doing something. I had just got cut from the football team. I think it was. What year was that 2015, 2016?
16.
That was around like 2015, 2016. I just got cut for the second time from the football team, bro. Actually, I would say, bro, like that whole like time frame I started POP, bro. And dog, when I tell you, cause like I was literally in the process of like doing something, and I'm still like, bro, like I got this brand I'm starting off, and it's like because I was so because I was so mentally like wondering what people would think about what I was doing. It was just like, bro, like this ain't gonna go nowhere. Like what the heck, bro? And it's just like what he was just saying, bro, about the whole comparison thing. Like that comparison will really keep.
It will cause you to be your own worst downfall, bro. Because now you're literally looking at something else that has no power on what you can do and say, whatever. But you took that and brought it into your own kingdom, your own mind, and now you're creating all types of walls, bro. All types of obstacles off of a picture that is not tangible. It's not yours neither, bro. It's not your story.
Let me ask you a question, Gary, real quick.
Go for it.
When you were in Hawaii, bro, did you feel the need to compare yourself based off of where, because you were so unfamiliar with, not knowing anybody in Hawaii, did you feel the need to compare yourself to certain people out there because of the mental states you were in? Why you out there, or you were good?
Honestly, I think I was just too submersed in anything. Like I was completely just like the life was so different and new, and I was just shit. Every day was a new experience.
Yeah.
Fucking, I had never been in a place where I woke up and then like the weather just it's the same like the next day.
So this is a question out of left field, but did you ever feel like trapped? Like, because essentially, like, you're stuck there, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
even as
I mean, like, times people get island fever. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah. This is basically just like, I can't, I'm in Philly. I can't drive to New York.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? It's basically like that. Anywhere you go and you're taking a flight.
Yeah.
So, I mean, shit, in that case, just I'm on the plane then.
I just didn't know, like, because I don't know how it is. Like, you can't really just leave when you want. So, like, that just meant.
I mean, in that case, then
sometimes. In the military, you couldn't just bounce when you're on an island.
So it was like you were getting those emotions. You kind of just had to like.
Nah, you had to hold that, bro.
Yeah.
You had to hold that. It's crazy, bro. Like,
do you have a lot of special moments out there by yourself, bro?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hell, I think. I mean, you know, there was relationship stress moments. You know what I mean? Freaking family stress. Work stress. Fuck ton of work stress.
Personal, mental, short work stress.
Yeah, just I think, you know, none really physical ever really. At a certain point, I didn't really care about like having something physically demanded of me. At a certain point, it didn't matter because I was where I needed to be, and there was only up from there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I still think that now, like there's only up from where I'm at now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the hardest shit to deal with was everything you had going on mentally.
Yeah, having to hold those emotions in and you can't do nothing about it. But I mean, like, not like leave and that would get to me quick.
What was the one thing that kept you mentally like, all right, bro, like, I know I'm going to get back home. Like, just stick this, like this, rock out.
Honestly, because you know, when I enlisted too, I enlisted during like the COVID time, like because I went in 2019 and then like you know I went through my schools and I got to Hawaii and COVID was like at its peak in like 2020 and freaking like shit, you know anybody was going anywhere for like a while, you know, because then they were like nah, like and then you know airports was like all kinds of you know fucked up for a minute, and then you know like that stuff like lifted later on, and I ended up. When I was stationed there, I came back home like 3 times total, like while I was there.
Over 3.5 years?
Yeah, over 3.5
years. 3 times?
Yeah, like 3 times.
Sick?
Yeah, 3 times. Because I mean, you know, you come back this far, 6-hour time difference. You got to make it worth the trip. You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta. It's got to be like at least a week, maybe like. You know, 2 weeks a little too long. Yeah, I feel like this should be over here because then
you'll get too comfortable.
Yeah, I get comfortable, and then I'm like, damn, you know. But then I see people that, you know, I've seen people that I've grown up with and stuff like that. You know, people not really changing, they're doing the same thing, and I realized that you know my life is moving in a forward direction. You know, like you know, I have my accomplishments and so on, and there's always the next thing. But I've moved away from like you know that complacent kid, like you know that person who did not stick with one thing or did not you know make that next decision. Like I sometimes you know I'm like I got options, and I pick one and I send it before you know it's too late. Because you'll be juggling around that decision for whatever you're trying to do for a while.
Stuck in limbo.
It's very easy to become complacent.
It's very. I realized that. I realized that recently, bro. Like that's why I, you know, this past weekend, it was just like I had a moment where I was like, I'm chilling. I'm just like, can't be doing this every weekend, brother. Like,
we could do a whole episode on being complacent. That's a deep topic.
Bro, real rap. I like just to kind of dive into that a little bit, bro. Like I'll say, like for me, being where I was at, like physically and everything like that, that's one thing I'm afraid of doing is becoming too complacent to the point where it's just like, because you can become so complacent to the point where you look up and you back at square one again.
You wouldn't even realize you at square one because you're so
complacent.
You're so complacent, bro.
That's a scary place.
Real facts, bro.
Yeah, it's a scary place to be, dog. Real quick, man, just to kind of like wrap things up. Gary, if you had to give anybody some type of encouragement because you were in the Marines and everything like that. If you had to give anybody any type of encouragement when it comes to being away from home, from the familiarity of like family, and they're trying to like figure out like you know while being away and they're trying to figure out what the next step is as far as like pursuing anything in life that they love to do or just whatever. Like, what type of advice and encouragement would you give them, bro?
Honestly, I would just say like you really got to have faith in yourself. Like when you are separated from everything and everyone you've ever known, and you're in a different spot, completely different place, no support, just you know whatever is being told to you or the job that that has to get done,
Mhm.
like you learn so much more about yourself. Like you have zero safety net.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying earlier.
Yeah,
you
like,
have none whatsoever, bro.
Zero safety net. So it's like, you know, you learn, you know, good things about yourself.
Thanks.
You learn things you gotta improve on, and you know, you go and learn where you fail at.
Yeah.
You know, like
There's
and,
reasons, bro.
and that's okay.
That's
but
real.
I think, you know, really developing that faith in yourself, you know, just like how we were talking about earlier, like, you know, you are who you are based off of, you know, your failures and your successes, you know, and everything that all that compounds into your character today. Like, you know, when you starting off, you don't really have much. You don't have much of that. You know, you've been, you know, kid or whatever, not unexperienced all your life. So even if that experience results in you taking some failures, you learn from that too.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, just having faith in yourself.
Yeah. No. Hey,
that
yo,
was
man.
the best way to put it.
That's real, bro. That's some real stuff, man. Yo, brother Gary, we appreciate you, bro. Thanks for blessing the podcast. Thanks for blessing the podcast with your presence, man. Fellas too, as always, appreciate you. Always. Hey, yo, man. As I always say, let's keep this thing rolling, yo. Another episode down, man. More to come. And always, man, the work continues. Yeah, peace. One more thing. After you see this video, after you watch this full episode, don't forget, like, share, comment, and subscribe. The main thing is to just subscribe, bro. Whatever you do, just subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Love y'all. Peace out.